Hi guys. Sorry I didn't get to record yesterday. I wanted to, but I was all over the place running errands and such. Anyway, thank you so much for the people who actually watched my little clip. Yay, I think the last time I looked it was like 71 views. It's not a lot by YouTube standards, but for me it's great because yay. Anyway, I've been getting some inboxes on my Instagram regarding people that are going through their transformation, people that are experiencing the same things that I was talking about in my last video, the synchronicities, seeing crows and whatnot. I've been talking about it on my social media for several months now. I can tell you one thing, and I'm actually doing some research on it now, and I'll have more information about it probably later on today or maybe tomorrow. The transformation or a spiritual awakening, there's a bunch of different levels, and I could go into the whole twin flame collective. It would just confuse you, so I don't want to go there just yet. I'll do that later. But for right now, for the purpose of people that are going through their transformation, people that are awakening, it comes in waves. And I have determined that it's also cyclical. And it happens every 7 years. So I kind of traced it back. I had a theory that I based it on 7 years. I had a theory that it happened every 7 years. My timing was a little bit off, but it's still 7 years. I wasn't breaking it down from the date of birth. So literally, for those of you who are waking up, obviously you're watching the video for a reason. So I want you to grab a sheet of paper. I want you to write down, because I did it, and I really took a look back at my life and had a whole bunch of aha moments. So it happens every 7 years over the course of your life. So start from 0 to 7, 7 to 14, 14 to 21, 21 to 28, 28 to 35, 35 to 42, 42 to 49, which is where I am right now. I am 46 years old, and during this cycle, I'm on an upswing. So hallelujah, because all this downward spiral shit that I've been going through for the last several years sucked ass majorly. Planetary alignments also play a huge part in everything that you're experiencing. And I know a lot of people, or I should say the people that are really logic-minded, what is that, right-brained? I don't know. Anyway, the people that are more logical in their thinking don't really consider the fact that planetary alignments, the moon, the sun, all of that stuff, it really does play a part in how we function on a day-to-day basis. Once you look at that 7-year cycle, really look back at your life and look at where you were during that 7-year period. And you might see some patterns. I definitely saw some patterns. I gave that breakdown to my sister. She saw patterns. Hers is literally on the 7-year mark. Every 7 years from the age of 7, she's been experiencing something. I'm having it, but I'm literally like in the middle. I'm not necessarily like right on the 7-year mark. I'm somewhere right in the middle. And with each cycle, I think it's supposed to bring you to another level of awareness. But I also want to stress that whatever lessons you hadn't learned in previous lifetimes, in this life, you are destined to continue the cycle until you learn the lesson. I'm going to say that one more time. For those of you way in the back, you are doomed to repeat the cycle until you learn the lesson. Part of learning your karmic cycles is also part of this transformation, because you're going to have to give up a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm not going to lie to you, it is not easy. You will be forced to question your belief system. You will be forced to look at the way that you view the world, the way that you've been raised. Whatever's happening to the people that are going through the wave right now, you're looking at your life and you are scratching your head wondering what the fuck happened and why is it happening to you. Please know that everything is happening for a reason. And it sounds really cliche. I hate to say it. I hate to say it. But it is. It's happening for a reason. And part of the research that I'm going to look into is because I don't really know and I'm still navigating. And even though, the other thing too, Mercury goes retrograde next week. So be aware that things related to communication is going to be real fun in the coming weeks. And Mercury in retrograde really calls us to wrap up things that we didn't take care of before, closing out cycles. And I was part of the wave that happened in March. And I literally thought my life was turning upside down. And you'll have good days and you'll have some really bad days. You're going to go through some days of deep despair and you're just going to be locked up in solitude, caught up in your head, trying to wrap your brain around what the hell is going on. The only thing I can tell you is just trust the process. It's a process. And it's going to make you feel things that are very uncomfortable. But you have to realize that there's no change, unless you're willing to come out of your comfort zone. You have to come out of your comfort zone. This is coming out of my comfort zone. If you had a cycle, if you should have been part of the March wave, this last cycle, know that it's coming back. You didn't deal with it last March. You're going to deal with it now. And if you're in the middle of the throes of the deepest, darkest, most low place that you can be, just know that there is light at the end of the tunnel. And I promise you, you won't be alone because there's a whole collective of us that have gone through it. And we're here to help guide you through the process. That is what we're here for. It sounds really hokey. I know that, a bunch of us are waking up and we're all going to just make the world a better place. But realize that we are, for those of us who are waking up, we are here living a human experience. I truly believe that. There's going to be a lot of shifts. And there's going to be times where you question, what am I doing? Should I do this? Should I do that? Do I go left? Do I go right? Quiet your mind and let the universe guide you. You have to give up control. You have to give up control. The only thing you can control is you. Just you. So, do yourself a favor. Learn to have boundaries. Know that your relationships will change. People that you were once close with, you will no longer be close with. You will find that once you shift, you'll re-examine the people that you align yourself with, because they will no longer be on the same wavelength, for lack of a better term, and they won't understand. But the rest of us, we will. And you'll know us when you see us, because we're out there. I hope you guys have a really good day. I'm going to start doing readings probably later this week. I owe somebody a reading, a paid reading. I haven't had a chance to get to it, but I'm going to do that today. I will probably do really brief readings for the collective of people that are going through their transition, just to kind of give you some guidance. And if there's something that you're going through and you have questions about it, please, 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 please comment. I will talk about it. It's hard for me to know like what to talk about, only because I'm a little bit further on the journey than some people. And we're all in different phases of the journey. So the more that I learn, the more that I find that, you know, some people, I probably should have started like last October, but I didn't pay attention. I wasn't paying attention to the signs, and that's what happens. So like every time, I want to say like every time Mercury goes into retrograde, if you're not paying attention, she'll just happen, and you'll be like, oh my God, what happened to my life? Things didn't really start falling apart till I started paying attention. And when I started paying attention, at that point, there was something inside of me already that was tired. I was tired of being angry. And maybe one day I'll discuss what my whole karmic journey is. I'm still working it out. I've cleared my karma, and therefore my life is starting to pick up in awesome ways. And I'm looking forward to sharing this journey with you. And I know that I'm here because I've been called to help you through this. And so I'm going to be here. And like I said, if there's something specific that you're going through and you have questions, or something that you've been experiencing that you want to know about, and remember, it's a collective thing, so there's a bunch of people going through it. You're not by yourself. Please leave a comment, and I will talk about it in the next video. That's probably a good way for the format for right now, because sometimes I'm all over the place, and I've been writing down notes about things that I want to talk about, but that changes from, you know, moment to moment. But please, like, share, comment. I would love to get to know my viewers, and for you guys to get to know me. Some of my viewers already know me from my blogging days. Hey, squad. Some people are following me from social media, from Instagram, and I appreciate that. Thank you. And if I have any new organic viewers, hey, I love it. Anyway, I'm going to go so I can prepare my next video, but please tell me what it is that you guys want to talk about, and we can do that. And I may even go live. I don't know how that works, but we'll figure it out, right? We'll do it together. Anyway, have a really good day. Sunshine and kisses. The universe loves you, and so do I.